What's up YouTube? This is Ivano from SoloWeb Studios and I'm the lead programmer of Aero, and today's episode of our vlog is a little bit different from what we normally show you, because this is a Q&A video. So thanks to you, of course, we're getting a lot of followers towards our social media accounts, and we thank you for that. And obviously we got pretty much a good amount of questions, and it's getting a little bit difficult to answer directly on every single question, so we're gonna do here and there some videos that are gonna answer their most important questions so far. So let's start. So first question is from Mark UK from the website of EuroQuest. When the HTML5 version will be available, and will it run on mobile devices? Well, the HTML5 version is actually few steps away from the beta release. Basically, we are working on the latest rooms, and we are pretty confident that within 1 week we will have the beta published, and will be for free, of course. Will it run on mobile devices? No. Unfortunately, we ran some tests a few weeks ago, and there was a chance to make it run at least on tablets, but it's a little bit too advanced, this HTML5 HTML5 version to run on mobile devices. Second question is from Alex Dev from Twitter. Beside the differences you mentioned already in the blog, the HTML5 and the other versions are virtually identical. Well, I would love to say yes, they are, but honestly they're not. Well, the gameplay is definitely intact, and we try to fit inside the HTML5 version as much as we could, really. But especially lately, the development of the game on PC, Mac is taking a really big boost, and I must say there are so many features, so many special effects, so many details, so many worlds to explore that was impossible to put in the HTML5 version, which is still a very good version for being an HTML5, for being a web-based, a browser-based version. Yet they're not identical, but I hope they will share the same fun. Next question is from the Facebook account, which is actually not running very well, not as good as the other social media accounts. So please, if you will, give us a like to our Facebook page. It's facebook.com/AeroQuest. So Jeff from Facebook asks us, do you need beta testers? Well, the purpose of beta testing is testing the beta, so a demo in beta stage, which is not the case right now, not yet. For sure, when we will have a beta version, we will need beta tester, and Jeff, you'll be contacted right away. As well as any other of you want a beta test, just please let us know. Next question from Tizen Experts on Twitter. Do you consider to port EuroQuest to the Tizen devices? No, I'm sorry. Although I know it's a new technology and probably will be the new Android in the future, we need, as any indie group, to make money, and the market over there is not really big right now. And despite the fact that I don't know how to program on Tizen, but that's another story. So far we have no intention to port the game on Tizen. Thank you anyway. Next question is from Mark Dab on Twitter, as well as Jenny Lewis 26 on YouTube. How about Heroes Quest mobile game? Well, okay, now all our focus is to bring Heroes Quest to PC, Mac, and special platforms such as Steam, and possibly Sony PlayStation and Xbox One. So all our focus is directed to get the Microsoft and Sony license and to port the game, to publish the game on Steam, which is a big fish out there. Once we will make all this thing done, we may think about porting Heroes Quest on mobile, which can be plausible. But so far we are not interested yet on that. Perhaps in a few months you will get updates on that. Thank you. Next question, Steve Bagnington from YouTube. Is there something in beta we can download? As I say already before, no, not yet. The game is not in beta for sure. What we can say, the HTML5 version will be in beta very soon and will be playable for free online, so stay tuned. Another question from Carlos XX from YouTube. Is Travis gonna do an episode of the blog about the graphics in the game any sooner? Well, this is a question we should ask Travis. I hope so, because he's one of the most talented artists out there. And if you want to show our followers few techniques of him, that would be more than welcome. So Travis, let us know, if you will. Next question, Bernard, or in this case is Bernard, because it's from France. Twitter, we are international. What do you like the most so far in the game? Personally, I like a lot the volcano level, because with that level we really pushed a little bit the envelope of the techniques around. The thing of the fire and the enemy, a lot of particles and animated backgrounds and layers, moving layers of backgrounds are creating a really great effect. So far my favorite level is the volcano level so far. Cynthia, or Cinzia, I don't know, from the web forum of solowebmb.com is asking me personally, is it true that you've been working in the movie industry? This is a kind of personal related question, and the answer is yes. I don't have to mention where, because if you knew so, you probably know already a lot. Thanks, Cynthia, or Cinzia, whatever. Laurent, or Laurent, from SoloWeb Forum is asking us, is now SoloWebMB only an indie dev studio, or is still connected with its past? This is the first question. Well, SoloWeb, for whoever doesn't know it, SoloWebMB has been developing gambling related media for quite a long time, and especially a long time ago. Then we decided to get off the market, get off that industry, because it was getting way too bored online, and we just don't like to do so. What I can tell you is that now our focus is mainly on the development of Heroes Quest and any kind of indie titles we decide to develop. But yet we are still developing media and web contents for third parts. So whenever you're interested, you can always contact me or contact any other member of SoloWebMB. Thank you about that. And the second question is, how is working from a Caribbean island? What are the pros and the cons? Well, pros are a lot. Being in a Caribbean island is great. You have always beautiful weather and summertime year round. That's great. To me, it's not a big distraction, so if I'm focused on my work, I don't get distracted from tropical beaches or swimming pools or great weather or parties whatsoever. The only cons are that we are a little bit outside the world, because, for instance, if we need something and needs to be shipped from the States, it's a bit complicated to get it, or we have to wait a lot of time because of the custom clearance and everything. Or, for instance, few online systems just don't think that Curacao or Netherlands until exist, because we cannot open a Google Wallet account. PayPal doesn't serve Curacao. There are some little issues of being an indie developer here, but overall I wouldn't trade it for any other place. Last question, how about the music of the game and how about the sound effects? Well, music of the game is something that doesn't have to be underestimated. We are putting together a lot of soundtracks for Aero's Quest. Few of the tunes are composed here and arranged here. Few others has been served by third parties, and few are a very accurate selection of royalty-free music, which we bought the rights to publish it. I think soon we are gonna do a video related to the music. Okay, this is it for this time. I really thank you for your attention. I really please ask you to subscribe the channel, to subscribe our Facebook page, to follow us on Twitter. It's very important for us to create the right buzz for this game. So for this time I really thank you for everything, and I see you next time. Bye!